Hello. How is everybody? Thumbs up. Hey Macaulay. Hey Joey, Sensei. Okay, it's a lovely day. There's always somebody with a lawnmower or a chainsaw or a motorbike going past, so I thought I'd do it inside. I'm flying solo today as well. Steve is out. So what I've got planned for today is I'm going to try, there's a lot of curriculum there. All the way through this, if you have a question, message me. Like I've said, every single class on Facebook, message me. We can do a video call or whatever like that, okay? So I'm going to run through the entirety, hopefully, of the Dragon Black Belt test for people who want to know the other techniques as well, or they're at that stage. It's a good practice for everyone, really. Okay, so I'll wait for a few more. Got 9 in. Please sign in for me. Put your name in, say you're in. Hello. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with the warm-up. Sensei Matt, could you answer any questions in there for me? So just save me coming back and forth. I'd like to go this way just in case we cut out or anything like that. So my right is my left and my left is my right. It's a bit awkward, but we've got to deal with it. Okay, let's take a jump. Nice steady warm-up. Each night, san shi. Each night. That's it, work your lungs. Each night, san shi, go ru, sich hach. Each night, san shi, go ru, sich hach. Each night, san shi, go ru, sich hach. Star jumps. If you hear a dog bark, it's next to me on the sofa. It's pretty calm so far. It's good. Knees up. Hands out in front. Hands up. With them shoulders. Hands out. And circle. And backwards. And forwards. One forward and back. Lots of people struggle with this one. If you put your hands on the centre, send one up, one down, all the way around. If you want to change, do a little bounce like that on your fists, and that swaps them over. That's it. That's good. Work the hips. Full lock of the hips. Side to side. And forwards. What's like diagonal, so it stretches the point when you. Sometimes you can't flip very well when you hit your hips. Stretch that bit. It's good. Twice shoulder width apart. We'll do a count of 3. Itch is straight out in front of you. Knee is between your legs. San is behind your legs. Okay. Shi is bend your knees. Push your hips forwards. Lean back. Hands up. Okay. Itch forwards. Knee middle. San back. Shi all the way back and stretch your groin. Should be here. That's it. And hitch forward, knee middle, sand back, sheep lean back, rock side to side, because sometimes your opposite shoulder gets taken for certain techniques. That's good. Next side to side, and circles. Okay, we should be reasonably warm now. We're not training with another person, so the risk of getting injured is very, very minimal, because it's all yourself. Okay, we're going to pretend we're in the dojo, and you guys are the showman, the front of the room. Okay, and when you take attention, you're going to put your right foot, left foot, your heels touch at the back, your toes go out. We're on the Little Dragons class, we'll do that. Little penguin feet. Okay, shoulders, roll your shoulders back, hands down the side, no daylight, not like this, nice and straight. Your neck touches the collar of your gi, and your shoulders are back. First words you'll hear, kill skate, that's stand to attention. Then you hear shaman eight, that's just bow to the front. Then you hear sensei eight, bow to the teacher. And then you'll do your first stance, which is Migi Hami no Kamae. I'm going to quickly talk through it, okay? Put your right foot in the middle of your left foot. This is not how you do Kamae every time, it's just a good way of teaching it, okay? You're going to slide your front knee forwards, square your hips up, bend your front knee so you can't see your toes, roll your shoulders back, that's it. Hands on your centre. Whatever leg is out is always your high hand, okay? So your other hand goes to your belt knot. Top one is on your sternum, in the centre of your body. The bottom one is a fist away from your belt knot. And splay all your fingers and don't point them at the floor. I'm always being told off for that. Square your hands up like they're on a sheet of glass. Okay, bend your front knee. That's Migi Hami no Kamae. You hear, come on, 8, just return back. So you send your back foot, bring your front foot back into an attention stand, okay? Next one is Hadeli Hami no Kamae. Is left foot goes to the ball of your right foot. That's it. And you're going to slide out shoulder width again. Square your hips up. That's it. Hands on your centre. Whatever leg is out is always your high hand in Kamae. So your other one's going to go in front of your belt knot, a fist away. That's it. You're not really rigid, you're quite relaxed, but you've got focus in your hands. Okay. Another thing we always talk about on the mat as well is when you take Kamae, don't hold your breath. It's you're entering a state of mind when you take Kamae. All martial arts work because the person makes them work. Okay, if you take Kamae like this, it's not going to work. If you take Kamae like this, breathe out and mind forward. Okay, awesome. So let's do that again. Keep straight. Shoman right. Sensei ni right. Migi Hami no Kamae. Come on, right. Hadeli Hami no Kamae. Come on, right. And back. That's how we're going to open, okay? Once again, any questions, ask. If you need any help for your children, please ask. Okay, the first technique we're going to have a look at is forwards Ecargo. Okay, so Kinskai, Migi Hami no Kamae. And on the dragons, it's loads easier if they already have their hands on their partner, because a lot of them are very young. Okay, so I'm going to teach this whole thing like I'm teaching a younger person. Okay, I'm going to look at the time. I'm going to drop my elbow, eat my sweet, set it up, slide forwards. I'm just keeping an eye on the camera so I don't come out of shot. That's it. Don't let your front leg go straight, bend well over your toes. Your tassels of your belt should fall on the heel of your front foot. Okay, if you're not there, you're doing it wrong. Okay, engage your body weight. We're going to cross step 1. That's it. Cross step 2. Good. And your back knee comes down. I'll do it further back. That's it. Okay. That's better. Right, come out. Eat sweet. Set it up. Shove foot, slide from foot. Back foot steps through 1. Back foot steps through 2. Back knee comes in, and that's the added force to put them to the floor. Feet together. Let's come back. Toes at the back are tucked under, and your feet are together. They're not toes over and open like this, what you see. Normally, that's because your knees are tight, your ankles are tight, there's all sorts of problems. If it hurts you to do it, don't do it, okay? But the preferred way is have your toes tucked under. Why? Because it's faster to stand up. That's what I believe in, anyway. So, this one here, this one there, I'm going to pin. Okay? Once again. Right, come out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, back knee down. Get used to this counting thing, that's how we're going to run the classes as well. Okay, that's forwards Ecargo. Next one is turning Ecargo. Now once again, the correct mat and how the adults do it is completely different to how a little dragon would do it, because it's really hard. So we're starting right kamae. We're going to look at the time again, okay? But rather on a knee technique, Stay changes footwork and goes knee to knee. That's a bit much for a 5-year-old, okay? Eat your sweet, set it up, cross step, pivot, yeah, past 180, shift, back knee down. Okay, do this over and over again. Right foot forwards, look at the time, eat sweet, push through the head, their head, get their elbow. You're going to cross step and just say to your child, turn around. When you use pivot, shift, 180 and stuff like that, they just go, okay, that's my experience anyway. Just tell them to turn around to their back, all the way around so they can see forwards again. A great little tip for this, if you stand in front of your child and get them to turn all the way around 360 and you hold numbers up, because it makes them keep their head up and their eyes forwards. Because 9 times out of 10, even adults, they'll look straight at the floor when they're pivoting, and that rolls you back, sends your hips out. You can't move anyone, you've got no balance. So get your child in front of you and get them to do a 360 turn, and then hold fingers up so they go 4, spin, 3, spin, 3, spin. That's the same number, 5, spin. If your kid's pretty sharp, 6, spin. And it gets them in the habit of just keeping their head up and keeping balance. Okay, back to the technique. Right foot forwards. We'll look at the time. Elbow comes in. Spear hand goes on their elbow. I'm going to step through. This moves them around you. Your back leg, always on a pivot, goes to the rest of your back. Okay? Tell your kid to spin all the way around. Back knee comes down. And then we pin. Okay? On the little dragons, normally we pinch our nose and do a strike. We've got loads to do. So we've just done forwards Ecargo, turning Ecargo. Okay? Next one is turning Shianagi. Now it's been called loads over the years. Handshake of betrayal. It's a quite cool technique in the adults, but at this age we're just trying to get them used to the idea of what's happening. Okay? So we're going to Kiyotskai. Migi hami no kamae. Right foot ready stance. Your top hand, okay? You're going to shake hands because this is just the easiest way of teaching them, okay? And when you step to turn, you're going to put your hat on your head and you're going to spin all the way around and then make them go back to kamae. Because you're teaching them further on down the line, okay? We're back to kamae. This should bend your parent over backwards like this, okay? And then we go down to the floor by bringing your little finger forwards, like you're turning it like a telly box controller. Yeah, you can turn your hand. Once again, right kamae, shake hands. When you spin around, you're going to put your hat on your head, okay? whoosh all the way around, and then back to Kamai, back to your centre. That's where your energy lives and your strength lives. And then you're going to change the channel with your hand and then follow them down to the floor. Whatever leg you leave behind, push off it and then put that knee to the floor. Okay? Once again, right Kamai, handshake, spin around, back to Kamai, change the channel, down to the floor. Okay, so the first one was forwards Ecargo, second one was turning Ecargo, third one was handshake of betrayal. It's just an easy way of teaching Shinagi. Okay, on to the fourth one. Okay, kick, dodge and throw. Now, I'll get all the kids around off the red mats and we'll talk about striking. This art form we do, Aikido, it is not meant to be aggressive. It's not aggressive, okay? It's about getting running time, like Sensei Matt was talking about. I really love that, by the way. Getting running time for your children and keeping them out of trouble. The martial art hopefully shouldn't be used if we use all the other tools we get taught, okay? So I'll have all the little dragons around and we'll talk about kicking people in the playground, because all kids are going back to school soon, or some have already, okay? And when I'm looking at a school, there's lots of kicking on the playground. We're not teaching our kids to kick, but we have to learn how to be a good uke and give your partner the right energy and the right move so you learn. Okay, so that's all I'm doing now. I'm not teaching your child to kick anyone in the playground. I'm just teaching them how to do this technique, okay? And make sure you relay that at home. Okay, so my left foot's going to go forwards. It might be right at home. Okay, and we're going to lift my knee high and then not fall straight down. Okay, you're going to lift your knee high, send your foot and then place it down. Bring your foot back and place it down. You don't want to fall with the leg you just kicked because you get swept. Okay, so I'm going to turn my hips, bring my knee up, pull my toes back, bring my foot back, balance, place it back down again. Don't fall down. Once again to the count. Each, and back. Oh, I'll not do that again. Sorry, boy. My dog's just weed himself. It's okay. No, stay there. Okay, I'm going to turn my hips here, pull my toes back, boom, place it, put it back down. San. Try and aim for the solar plex, which is where your ribs meet in the middle. So, in fact, you get winded more from the lower of your belly, near your belt knot, than you do there, but that's another good spot. Okay? So I'm going to up, back, place, down. Hands up. Knee high, pull toes back, boom, place it, back down again. Lovely, that's just how we're going to kick. If you've got like a pillow or something at home, just see if your child can hit it hard enough to make whatever pillow you've got swing. That's all you need. You don't really want to avoid the football kick thing. Okay, so stay. You've got someone running at you, been doing kicking, what lots of people do. You're going to put your right foot forwards. Okay, you're in right Kamai. My bottom hand is going to block the leg as my back foot steps through. Okay, and the high hand is gone up under the bridge of the nose to tilt their head back. Okay, call it fish face, or I like Sensei Matt's the other day, aliens. Anyway, so my right foot forwards, right Kamai. As they move into kick, you're going to start the slip. Okay, you're going to block with your lower, set up with your high hand, step through. Don't bring your arm in because that takes the power away. Leave your arm out. Step through, down, Zangshan form. Okay, again. Uke comes to kick. You slip, block, set it up by stepping forwards, step through, into sanction form. Okay, again. 1, 2, and back. Block, face, step. Step block, face throw, step. That's good. Block, face, step. And back. That's good. One more time. Really slow. Block, face, through and throw. Always a cat on the front garden, mate. And back. Okay, so number 1, forwards Ecargo. Number 2, turning Ecargo. Number 3, Shinagi. Number 4, kick dodging throw. Number 5, if memory serves me right, it's Ushiro Nagi, shoulder technique. Yeah. Okay. This technique gets really dynamic later on. Don't mind, I was going to do a little story then, we ain't got time. So we're going to block Shomanuchi. I'm going to do something at the end for this. I'm just running through the techniques. A lot of you will understand the techniques anyway at this point. So whatever knee is out, is going to be your high hand. Yeah? And your elbow comes in. Your low hand's going to go to their elbow. Okay? And again, knees out, high hand goes high. Back foot, low hand, elbow. Yeah? We're going to move it. After a while, you'll slip this really quick. Okay? You're going to move it off to the side and cut down a little bit. As soon as you see the white of the shoulder, white gi of the shoulder, you're going to come down. I'm going to step through. Yeah? My back foot steps through. And then I'm going to pivot. When we pivot, we always send our back leg to the rest of our back. Yeah, look, whoop, and we find our shoulders and down. People who do this technique really well don't pull uke over. The energy of the attack, they just stop their shoulders and their feet look like they're on rollerblades. Okay, it's not a pull, it's a stop of the shoulders, and with timing, distance and balance. Okay, block. My high hand, I'm trying not to use left and right. My high hand goes high, my low hand goes low. Yeah? I'm going to move it off to the side. My back foot steps through, and then I'm going to pivot up, steps through. And my back foot pivots down the shoulders. Okay? Once again. Right, come on. And block. Move, step, don't change direction yet, pivot, shoulders, just stop their shoulders, and their momentum forwards will make their feet leave the floor. And all you do is action form, don't be boom down the side of you. Okay, which is a really cool thing to do, and it feels quite good, but we don't do it. Block, move, step, pivot, shoulders. That's great. Okay. Number 1, turning Ecargo. Number 2, let me just quickly run through that. When people go for their black belt tests, they find it really hard to learn the Japanese and what they're called. And they know the technique, but when you call it out, they'll get upset and look at the floor because they can't remember what it means. So just run through the whole list and learn the first bit of the word and what it means. Okay? So Ecargo, it's watch. Yeah? Ecargo 2, it's watch, turn. Yeah? Handshake. The reason why I've done handshake, I'm not using shinagi at all because that's what confuses people. Handshake. Yeah? Kick. Shoulders. And that's a loads easier way to stop your child from freaking out about the order of the techniques. Because they've got to do it in front of people as well, which is hard enough at their age. Okay, so we've done rear shoulder throw. Double hand Ecargo, once again, it's a bit hard to remember that. So we're going to call it the box technique. Okay, it's a Roy Tamuchi. We're teaching them at an early age about Roy Tamuchi, double wrist. Okay, hold your box, everyone. Right foot forwards, fingers go down. They wave over the top. You're going to open your box, have a look inside. Having a look inside moves your front knee and puts the weight onto the Ecargo. Okay, you're going to point down, 5 feet. Yeah, once again, hold your box. Down, circle, wave, over the top, open your box, point at the floor, have a look inside. Great. Now we're going to do a skip change kick for this one. My back foot's going to push my front foot, boom, into the chest. Sound effects and everything. Roy Tamuchi, down, elbows come in, and this is a Shiro, shock horror, over the top, open the elbows up, have a look inside your box, and then kick your front foot with your back foot. Bang! Yeah? Very, very, very nicely and softly with parents. Okay. Once again, hold your box, drop your elbows in, circle, wave, over the top, open your box, have a look inside. Now when we kick, we're going to say no, because hopefully we're going to get the attention of adults or someone else on a park or something like that. Okay, and push no there into sanction 4. Okay, one more time. Right, come out, drop my elbows in, over the top, wave. Don't have to do the wave bit, it'll look a bit strange, but try and make it fun. Elbows open, point your fingers at the floor, bend your front knee, have a look in the box, kick your back foot to your front foot, push no. Okay, that's double knee cardio. So once again, forwards cardio. Yeah, watch, forwards, watch, turn, handshake, hat on, turn. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, it works. I've been doing it for years. Yeah, hat on. Yeah, shoulders. Okay. Box. Hold your box. Okay. If any students want this traditional list, by all means, it'll be on the website, or since Matt or myself can just message you if you're on that certain belt. Okay. Right. Sword dodge and throw. Okay. This is an actual bokken. Way too big for indoors. Okay. And I've got high ceilings as well. So we're not going to use this, but I just wanted to show you with my elbows bent a little bit. So if it looks a bit wrong, for those of you guys who know what they're talking about, excuse me, I don't want to repaint my roof. Okay, the ceiling, sorry. It's from a Shomanuchi cut. Okay, this Shomanuchi cut has lots of different techniques in it for hand-to-hand aiki. Okay, I'm going to raise it up, my elbows stay in, but they're going to be really bent because I'm nearly near the ceiling. Okay. I'm going to slide my front foot. My body weight is what cuts the weapon. You don't swing your arms. Many years ago, we used to do a lot of sword cuts at the start of summer school, about 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, to the count. And you don't want to be using your arms for half an hour. You can't pick a cup of tea up afterwards. Okay? So you raise up, slide your front foot, the sword drops. It's a Shomanuchi cut. Okay, that's all your partner's going to use. You can use anything, use a spoon, anything small enough. Okay, so I'm facing the weapon, right foot forwards, right kamae. Okay, knees out, high hand, low hand. Awesome. When you break things down into different pieces, that really helps as well. When you just do it kata form, they don't get the feet. Teach the feet, the hands will follow. Okay, I really stand by that. So I'm going to lose my hands, look. I'm just going to look at the feet. My back foot steps forwards and my hips turn. Okay, it's almost, at this stage, we can call it kubadachi, but you shouldn't really turn really side on. Okay, I'm going to step through, look, back foot, whatever it is, steps forwards, and you slip the sword by turning. Okay, awesome. Once again, The sword's coming down straight on top of my boat race face. There you go. Turn side on. That's good. Good. That's it. And back. Okay, your hands. Your low hand. Now, if you want to make it a bit of fun, your low armpit, your left armpit, okay, is going to go up towards their face, and you can shout chloroform, okay, which is a bit dark, I know, but here you go. I'm going to step in. My back side, all my back leg, all that side goes close to their body, elbow high, okay. My other side went on top of the handle, not the blade, okay, and this goes across their chest. You square up and you slide and take the weapon away, okay. Well, this is just an idea of, it's basically tiny henkoichi entrance. Step in, set up, throw, and back. Whatever's behind you steps in, that same side goes up, over the chest, square up, put your knee, your belt knot, your chest, your nose in the middle of your hands, and throw, and use your line to throw, not your muscles. Once again, I'm going to step in, block, sound effects help, over the top, square up, I'm going to slide and throw. Once again, they're coming in with a Shomanuchi, stand your ground, in you go when they can't change their mind. That goes up, square up, and throw. Okay, we've got loads of self-defense techniques as well. I might not be able to get through, but this is the best way I thought of serving you today. Okay, so watch. For those who've just tuned in, I haven't lost my plot or anything. I'm just breaking techniques down using silly ideas, okay, which works for little kids. So Ecargo forwards, Ecargo turn. Watch forwards, watch turn. Turning Shiinagi. Handshake, hat on. Okay, telly box. Yeah? Kick, dodge and throw. We're going to kick, step block, fish face, throw. Yeah. Rear shoulder throw. In, shoulders. Okay, I might run through these really quick in a second. Time wheel. And I can't tell. Oh, I've run over. I had loads more to do. So let me just quickly run through them again. Yeah. Really loosely. First one, watch. Through the head, forwards. Yeah. I'm not doing all of the technique, just the beginning bit, and then they'll remember. Second bit, turn. Ecargo turn, yeah. Number one is forwards. Number two is turn. Yeah. Number three is a handshake with a turn. Okay. Head's gone. Kick, dodge and throw. Fish face. And shoulders. Okay. And then your box technique. Over, down, kick. Okay. Sword dodge and throw. Back foot steps in, elbow comes high, square up, slide. Awesome. We got through loads there. Once again, I'm here to help you. That's not all the list, I ran out of time. And we're going to see you on the live classes from now on. Bear with us, this is a brand new concept for everyone on the face of the planet. We're going to roll with Wednesday, and then we're going to structure different ideas on how we can serve everybody and still stay in the rules. Okay, things are changing every week. We're going from 2 meters down to 1 meter possibly. Let's just see what happens. We're really close to the end. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a massive speech. Okay, see you later. Bye. Us. Bye, Aston.